Have you ever felt like God was nowhere to be found in your morning? When your alarm blares and the coffee spills on your commute and that commute stretches into eternity, it's real easy to think that Jesus only shows up in church buildings or during major spiritual experiences. But what if I told you one of Jesus's most powerful post-resurrection appearances happened during breakfast? Peter was done. After the emotional roller coaster of watching Jesus die, then hearing rumors of his resurrection, he did what many of us do when life gets overwhelming. He went back to the familiar. "I'm going fishing," he announced to his friends. Not a spiritual retreat, not a prayer session, just fishing. His old job, the mundane work he knew before everything changed. They fished all night and caught nothing. Empty nets, wasted effort. How many of us know what that feels like? The pointless meeting, the project that goes nowhere, the relationships that seem stuck, the spiritual practices that feel like they're just going through the motions. As dawn broke over the Sea of Galilee, a figure stood on the shore. "Friends, haven't you caught anything?" the stranger called out. "No," they shouted back, probably frustrated, definitely tired. "Throw your net on the right side of the boat." That's what the man suggested. Can you imagine their thoughts? Who's this guy think he is? We're professional fishermen, but they did it anyway. And suddenly, the nets were so full, they couldn't even haul them in. That's when John realized it is the Lord. The resurrected Jesus wasn't waiting for them in the temple. He wasn't making a grand entrance at a religious ceremony. He showed up at work, right in the middle of their professional disappointment, and turned failure into abundance. But it gets so much better. When they reached the shore, exhausted and amazed, Jesus had already started a fire. The creator of the universe, the conqueror of death, was cooking breakfast. "Come and have breakfast," Jesus said. No theological discourse, no dramatic pronouncements, just breakfast. This story in John 21, it shatters our expectations of where God shows up. The disciples discovered Jesus in the most ordinary moment imaginable. At work, during breakfast, not during a worship service, not during a spiritual high, just Monday morning doing their jobs. What if Jesus is already waiting in the places that we least expect him? In your cubicle, at your kitchen table, during your commute, in the checkout line? What if those mundane moments, the ones where we usually rush through to get the important stuff done, are actually sacred spaces where Jesus wants to meet us? Tomorrow, as you move through your ordinary routines, look for him. The one who turned water into wine can certainly transform your mundane Monday into an encounter with the divine. The resurrected Lord still shows up in unexpected places, even at breakfast, especially when we feel like we've come up empty. Let me ask you this, my friend. What ordinary moment might become extraordinary for you this week if you look for Jesus there? Where are the breakfast tables in your life where he might already be waiting? May you discover the risen Lord right where you least expect him, in the beautifully ordinary moments of your perfectly regular day. Hey, my friend, my name is Adam with Faith Labs. We do daily devotionals for busy Christians, so please do follow and subscribe. And if you would be so kind to like the video, comment on it, and share it around, it really would mean the world to me. As always, onward, and God bless you.